Ready?
Good afternoon from Lindsay, Oklahoma, 31 minutes west of Paul Valley. Welcome to Millwood Falcon Varsity Girls Class 3A Regional Playoff Basketball, sponsored by Oklahoma City Community College and SSM Health at St. Anthony. This afternoon, the Lady Falcons face the Lady Knights of Crossing Christian. Now, the Falcons lost their district championship game versus OCS last Saturday by 19 points last Saturday by the score of 60-41. That loss put the Falcons in the consolation bracket of Class 3A1, the bracket where the playoffs are being formed. Now, this means the route to the state tournament will be tougher. This young team is truly facing today a win-or-go-home scenario. So today it's about game planning and executing at a high level to advance to the next game, which would be tomorrow afternoon in this regional matchup. Now, the Lady Knights find themselves in a similar situation today. Like Millwood, they lost their district championship game to host team Lindsay 23-60, a loss of 37 points. Now, they have lost 2 straight games, but don't let that fool you. They are fully capable of winning today. And to add extra fuel to these games being played, these teams did play earlier this season, with Millwood winning in a close one by 4 points at home. Expect both teams to bring their best game this afternoon. Welcome to Falcon Pregame. I am Maurice Prince, joined by the student who made his way out to Lindsay, Oklahoma, Mr. Jamin Dawson. Good afternoon, Jamin.
Afternoon to you, Mo. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. We're ready to call this game this afternoon. Talking with Coach Dava Albert just minutes ago, she said that the team faced adversity on Saturday. They did not respond well to that adversity. And today they're going to have to be better at it to get a win. When you have a team that you've beaten before, Jamin, and Crossing only lost by 4 points. Now, it needs to be noted that Millwood was not at full strength at that time, but it's important to understand the distinction that when you have a team that's beaten you, Crossing does not need any motivation to get into this game today.
Right, whatsoever. I mean, really, neither of these teams need any motivation going forward in a back-against-the-wall situation. You want to play your best basketball, but this is a team you've seen before. You can exploit some of those things you did prior, but they're going to bring some new dimensions to this game. And as you mentioned, Millwood should come out stronger than the first one.
Coach Dava Albert did mention that her team, for the first time, is facing adversity a lot today. And this is a young team, and she's eager to see how this young team will respond to it. She has full expectations. They move practice to the middle of the day to try and get them acclimated and ready for a game like this, trying to get them ready for the competition that they're going to be playing today. But the one thing she said today is that it's going to be important that she said what was interesting to me is that the team that has the most fun will be the team that wins today. And I thought that was extremely interesting to me because normally coaches are like, well, we got to out-rebound them. We got to do some other things. But that's really what it came down. I found that very fascinating.
Right, and when you face troubles like that late into the season, it takes great leadership to get you out of that and to be wise enough to know that both of these teams that went through so much this year, the team that's going to have the most fun is going to play free, play smart, and play their best basketball to continue to move forward and have fun because that's what it's about.
Here is the national anthem.
Go.
always great to recognize our country of ours as we get ready for playoff basketball. So I'm excited today as we get ready for a slate of games that will be featured this afternoon on PPBC TV. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Time for starting lineups.
Coached by Justice Williams, assisted by Casey Caroline and Steve Murray. Starters, 5'6" junior, number 0, Clara Beebe. 5'5" junior, number 4, Hallie Brackle. 5'7" junior, number 10, Sophie Starkey. 5'11" freshman, number 22, Molly Mensel. And a 5'10" senior, number 35, Carly Little. Home team, coached by Dava Albert, assisted by Kelly Henderson, Gabrielle Houston, and Julius Oker from Millwood, Lady Falcon. For the Falcons, 5'7" sophomore, number 1, Reagan Carey. 5'10" junior, number 2, Caden Williams. 5'6" sophomore, number 5, Raquel Hunt. 5'5" senior, number 13, Alyssa Isaac. And a 5'5" freshman, number 23, Celia Hines.
All right. We're going to go ahead and confirm the starters for you. For Crossing Christian, the Lady Knights, the starters are Clara Beebe, Sophie Stark, Hadley Holman, Molly Mensel, and Carly Little are your starters. Again, that's number 10, Sophie Stark, number 12, Hadley Holman, number 22, Molly Mensel, and number 35, Carly Little. Of course, the head coach for the Lady Knights is Justin Williams. And for Dava Albert's Lady Falcons starting this afternoon, the starters are Reagan Carey, Caden Williams, Raquel Hunt, Alyssa Isaac, and Kalia Hines are your starters. Again, these teams met earlier this season with the Falcons emerging victorious by 4 points in that one, 37-33. So it's going to be interesting tonight. Jamin, I gave you points, but I thought it's interesting. Let's see if the Falcons have fun this afternoon and want to play another day.
Right, because in the situation you're in now, I mean, the next game isn't promised. You have to go fight for it, and you have to earn it. So you're going to have to look within yourself and to your left and to your right at your teammates and just become one and do what you've been working on all season and working towards. It's been a tough season, but this is what it's been built for.
Exactly. All the things that you battled, all the things that you tried to do, now you got to do it. So Caden Williams is going to jump in center court against Molly Mensel, and the Falcons control. Reagan Carey on the right wing turns and fires a 3 and knocks it down. Reagan Carey says, I'm having fun. Early on, going cash on the first shot of the game.
Right, she's a young team, but she's one of the more experienced players and a sharp shooter from beyond the arc.
So now going to work now. Ball in the hands of Crossing for the first time. It's going to be a steal on the play by, of course, Raquel Hunt coming over with the steal. Now the ball in the hands of Kalia Hines. Left wing over to Raquel Hunt. Raquel Hunt needs to have a big game today and someone needs to emerge as Robin or a team of Robins to Reagan Carey. And Raquel Hunt fires a 3-shot, no good. Rebound pulled down that time by Molly Mensel.
You see Millwood's wasting no time pressing the Crossing Christian ladies.
And answering with a 3-point shot of her own on the other side. Looks like so it looks like that was Beebe for 3 on that one, knocking down the 3-point. And we're all tied up at 3 right now. Ball in the hands of Alyssa Isaac. Isaac now over to Kalia Hines. Hines on the wing. Shot is good. And the Falcons are finding some space and finding that 3-point line friendly early in this one. And doing a good job on this one.
All right, they're taking advantage of any space they get to shoot it. Showing confidence from deep.
So a turnover is going to be on the other side right now. And Alyssa Isaac is going to inbound the ball now. And the Falcons get it to Reagan Carey, who fires. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down that time by Beebe. On the box. Turn and fire. Nice shot blocked there by Raquel Hunt. And she altered that shot there by Sophie Stark.
Right, Crosses Christian had a good opportunity in transition with a little mismatch, but Raquel Hunt plays big.
She is an X-Factor player, of course. We all know she is the sister of Ricky Hunt. And on the other end, Alyssa Isaacs is going to foul Molly Mitzel that time. So that's Isaac's first foul of the afternoon. Team foul number 1. Falcons lead 6-3 early in this one. Now to the free throw line goes Mitzel. And she knocks down and rattles down shot number 1. 6-4 is the score. 6:25 to go in the first period. Mitzel was not able to get that second shot to fall down there. So it looks like we have a lane violation here against Alyssa Isaac. So they will offer another shot there for Mitzel.
Fighting to get that rebound, trying to play hard, but you've got to be aware of putting the opposition in positions to get free points from the free throw line.
All right, misses the second free throw. Rebound pulled down by Kalia Hines. Hines hits the Jets to the left wing. Ball up top now to Isaac, who swings it over to Reagan Carey. Reagan Carey tries to dribble around the screen. Steps back for a three-point shot. She misses that one. And here comes the Lady Knights. Going with the runner on the other end. That shot falls nicely for Stark.
Right, Stark is charging the lane, but for Reagan Carey throughout this game, she's got to be able to contest more on her defender.
So Starkey knocks down that shot. And then Caden Williams' shot is going to be blocked on the other end that time. Mitzel stepping out against Caden Williams, gets a block. So the Falcons will inbound it. So coming out of the game, or coming into the game now, is Olivia Neal. Ball back in the hands of Kalia Hines. Hines up top. Reagan Carey looks like she's going to set a screen and does. Back over to Reagan Carey. Carey into the lane, kicks to the wing. Raquel Hunt fires her second three-point shot of the afternoon. Shot no good, and it goes out of bounds.
All right, nice job there by Clara Beebe trying to box her out of there, so Crosses Christian can maintain possession. But one thing that's going to be important going into this game is when you have an evenly matched opponent like this, your defense is going to be so key in getting extra possessions, and that's playing a part for both of these teams right now.
Okay, swing, cross-court pass, it goes out of bounds. Pass was intended for Olivia Neal. It will be Falcon ball. Alyssa Isaac set to throw it in. Ball in the hands of Kalia Hines. Hines over to Isaac. Bounce pass over to Hines, and they're trying to get it across the timeline, and they do. Raquel Hunt goes baseline. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down there by Little.
Nice job attacking the pressure there.
And the ball is going to be stolen or intercepted on that pass there by Kalia Hines.
It's the second steal from
Hines. Goes to the basket. She can't get that shot to fall, but Reagan Carey gets the putback, and she is fouled. And we'll go to the free throw line shooting 2 as the foul is going to be called against Carly Little. I like the fact that Kalia Hines is coming out aggressive today. It's setting a tone for the team.
Very much so. 2 early steals going on, as we mentioned. Your defense is going to play such a key part in how many extra possessions and easy points you can get on the board to continue your season.
All tied up at 6 until she knocked down that first one. Raquel Hunt's on the boards. Now she's got 1. Falcons lead by 1, 7-6. Both teams with 1 foul apiece here. Raquel Hunt, second shot is no good. Rebound by Little. Across the timeline, nobody stops her. She drives right down Main Street. Shot no good. Rebound by Kalia Hines. That shot by Beebe. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, and still will be Falcon ball.
Right. Initiating contact there on Hines. She doesn't get it on her shot attempt down there, but she does here. Millwood inbounds.
Raquel Hunt has it. Throws it to the wing to Kalia Hines. Hines looking, swings it. Now the ball's in the hands of Raquel Hunt, who drives again to the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound, controlled. And it looks like we're going to get a foul this time. Foul called against Kalia Hines. Not quite sure.
Didn't see a lot of contact there on that one.
I didn't see a lot from Kalia Hines on the play. To me, the foul might have been on Caden Williams, but not on Kalia Hines in that situation.
I got to agree with you, Mo.
Swing the ball over to Little. Little's on the left wing. Working the ball around the perimeter right now. The Falcons right now are in zone defense right now. Stepping out. Beebe fires. Shot no good. Rebound by Reagan Carey on the three-point miss. Here comes Carey. Carey already has 3. Drives inside the lane. Drives through contact and drops the biscuit in the basket. Nice job there by Reagan Carey.
Nice job, Millwood being aggressive. They hit 2 threes early on, but ever since then they've been trying to get right at the rim.
All right, ball back in the hands now of Olivia Neal, who swings it to the corner. Driving in the lane, going with the runner. Fouled by Alyssa Isaac. Sophie Starkey driving into the lane. She's going to go to the free throw line shooting 2 now.
Right, Williams trying to contest that, blocking the vision of the shooter.
So Starkey back at the free throw line now. Back rims that first free throw. One of the things the Falcons have done early on by coming out and making a statement earlier, as Caden Williams comes out and Destiny Johnson comes in the game now. For Caden Williams. One more free throw coming now for Beebe. I'm sorry, that's not Beebe. That was Sophie Starkey with that free throw, and she knocks that one down. It's 9-7 right now, 3:42 to go. Destiny Johnson has it into the lane, goes with the runner, and Destiny Johnson hits it. And for folks who still don't understand, Destiny Johnson may be at best 75 or 80% dealing with that knee injury, and she continues to play through it.
Right, she's still moving cautious, but that hasn't affected her mentality. She's aggressive, comes in and scores immediately.
Pass was intended for Haley Brankel in the corner. She wasn't able to get the pass, so it will be Lady Falcon ball. Destiny Johnson now has it.
Quick up and
Destiny
down.
Johnson jumped in the air and gave up her footing in position. So now it will be a turnover. 11-7, 3:17 to go. Class 3A regional opening round here in Lindsay. Pass is going to be intercepted or stolen by the Falcons. Kalia Hines now has it. Back over to Raquel Hunt. Turnover is going to be a big story in this game, and right now the Falcons are on the better side of that number thus far. Reagan Carey into the lane through contact. Reagan has it. She's trapped in the corner. And they try to save it, and the ball is going to go off of Carla Beebe, or it's going to be off Alyssa Isaac, and it will be Crossing Christian ball.
All right, they tried to throw it off of her, but it's much easier looking at it than it is trying to execute it.
Half-court trap being initiated by the Falcons. The Lady Knights doing well to break it. Now into the lane. Goes Beebe. Shot goes out of bounds.
Active hands there by Reagan Carey.
Good job by the Falcon defense of doing a great job of hustling and putting some extra effort to knock that ball out of bounds. Now the ball in the hands of Little to the wing. Back to the corner. They're going to swing it, and the ball's too high for Haley Brankel. It's the second time Carla Beebe's trying to hit her, looking every bit like Josh Allen where she's throwing that ball. But in this particular case, she's not being able to connect early on in this game.
Right, Millwood is switching up their strategy. They play a lot of man defense, but they switched to the zone, and both of them have proven to be effective so far.
Ball in the hands now of Kalia Hines. Hines tries to pass it to Destiny Johnson, and Destiny Johnson wasn't quite that tall.
Right.
So it will be Lady Knights.
Kind of throw her open a little bit. If I can lead you that way and maybe give you a path to the basket, maybe make it a little easier on you.
Unfortunately, in that situation, no. So early in this game right now, Reagan Carey has 5, Raquel Hunt with 1, Destiny Johnson with 2 off the bench, and then you got Kalia Hines with 3 in the game thus far. Ball in the box now, into the lane, going to be taken away. Steal by Alyssa Isaac. And it's going to be stolen right back by Beebe.
Good team defense there before it was turned over.
Now dribbling up top goes Menzel. Menzel's going to swing it back. The ball nearly stolen by Reagan Carey. Post up with the short J. Raquel Hunt can't control the rebound. It will be Lady Knight ball. Runner shot by in the lane by Starkey. Wasn't able to get that to fall. Raquel Hunt couldn't maintain the pass. So Destiny Johnson now comes out as Zakari Sproul comes in. Also substituting back into the game comes Carly Little for the Lady Knights. 1:51 to go, 11-7 is the score. Ball on the left wing. Three-point shot attempt is pure by Sophie Starkey.
That was a nice job by Carly Little deciding what she wanted to do with the ball and find an open teammate. Great job on the assist.
Knocks the Falcon lead down to 1. Ball in the hands of Destiny Johnson. Now back in the hands of Kalia Hines, over to Raquel Hunt, over to Destiny Johnson. Kicks it to Isaac. Isaac fires for 3, and they're going to say her toe was on the line. It's a 2-point shot by Isaac.
Nonetheless, good ball movement by the Millwood Falcons.
A nice job moving it all around right now. So a correction coming out of the game was Raquel Hunt for Zakari Sproul. On the other end, a steal. Kalia Hines into the lane. Doing work too fast. Couldn't get that bunny shot to fall there. Rebound pulled down by the Lady Knights. Little across the timeline now. Under a minute to go in the first period. 13-10, Falcons up by 3. Little. Over to Neal. Back over to Starkey, who fires another 3-point shot. She can't get it to fall this time. It's going to be a jump ball situation. And it looks like the arrow will give the ball to the Knights. So Raquel Hunt is in the game. Destiny Johnson is now out of the game. Working the ball inside, pull up, short jump shot is no good. Rebound by Little. Reagan Carey comes away with the block. Little with the power game, and this time they're going to catch Reagan Carey with 2 shots. 2-shot foul against Carly Little.
Right, she's playing the big for this Lady Falcon defense, and she's doing a good job contesting these shots, but just a little overzealous there, and the referee calls it, sending Little to the line.
All right, that is the 4th team foul for the Falcons. Carly Little at the line with a chance to bring them within 1. She knocks down the first free throw. Zakari Sproul comes out of the game. And now into the game comes Neve Marzette. Little misses that shot. Rebound pulled down by Raquel Hunt. Hunt into the lane, drives through traffic. Can't get the shot to fall. Reagan Carey gets the rebound. And then driving right back to the rim goes Reagan Carey with 17.7 seconds. She's going to go back to the free throw line. Nice job. Reagan Carey can get to the basket, and how she Euro steps or steps through the defense to create that shot is really going to be key today, Jamin, in my opinion, on getting a win for the team.
Right, moving effortlessly into the paint. They've been trying to get her some easy shots, moving it around, keeping her around that charity stripe. Good, efficient shots, but it's definitely going to take her continuing to be aggressive.
See if Reagan Carey can knock this down. She's been stuck at 5 points for more than about 3.5 to 4 minutes now. And she knocks that one down. Good things come to those who knock down their free throws. As we'll see here what Coach Williams wants his team to do to play for 1 here. Falcons now still remaining in a zone defense. Pass down low to Carly Little, who scores. She got behind the defense and did a great job of scoring on that one. 1 second to go. And Raquel Hunt overthought that one, trying to get into closer range to knock the shot down. But at the end of 1, Falcons lead 14-13. Time to take a break. Want to make sure we thank all our sponsors for today's game, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Millwood Falcon Varsity Girls Basketball Class 3A Regional Playoffs, sponsored by OCCC and SSM Health at St. Anthony.
Injuries don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City. I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you got to be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you got to hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. And don't forget Superprint.
2 of 3 from 3, 67%, and 4 of 8 from the free throw line at 3 of 7 from the free throw line at 43%. The Lady Falcons on the other side are shooting 3 of 9 in field goals, 2-point field goals. 5 of 13 total field goals, 38%, 2 of 4 from 3, 50%, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. The difference in the game so far has been turnovers, and right now the Lady Knights have 6 to the Falcons 3. That's what stands out to me after the end of the first quarter or first period.
Right, but Crossing Christian has shot many more free throws than Millwood. Something to watch going forward.
All right, ball in the hands of Kalia Hines now. Hines swings it over to Isaac. Isaac back over to Hunt. Inside to Neve Marzette, who turns it in the lane and fires and will go to the free throw line. Nice job by Neve Marzette. Neve Marzette has really stepped into the role and getting more and more confident the more minutes she sees. And in that situation, seeing her turn and face up and take it to the hole, I like it.
Right, I mean, you've got to love to see it when you've got that bigger presence out there on the floor. You want to exploit that as much as you can and be aggressive. Nice to see it and maybe pay dividends from the free throw line.
Marzette back rims that first free throw. It's a substitution. So coming out of the game now is Haley Brankel, and into the game now is Olivia Neal. Marzette gets one more free throw. Falcons up by 1, 14-13. Second shot is no good. Kalia Hines wrestles it, and it's going to be a jump ball situation, and it looked like it will belong to the Knights after that.
Fighting for extra possessions, though. This is the effort that you love to see from the Lady Falcons thus far.
What I also would love to see is them knock down a few more free throws. Free throws are
very
only
much
free
so.
if you make them. If not, they cost you. That's my new T-shirt. Anybody who uses that line, they got it from Maurice Prince. You can say that. Speaking of that, Maurice Prince and Jamin Dawson on the call for you this afternoon. Falcons now switch to a man-to-man defense. Cross-court pass again. And again, Carla Beebe is eventually going to connect on one of these passes. She's putting a lot of heat on him, trying to go those skip passes across the court. Hasn't been able to connect on one thus far.
Right, you keep getting that look, giving her confidence. She's definitely going to knock it.
Ball in the hands of Reagan Carey. Gets it over to Isaac, over to Hines. Hines back up top to Carey. Carey back over to Raquel Hunt on the left wing. Reagan Carey decides to drive in the lane, hits with a runner of her own. Shot no good that time by Reagan Carey.
Right, Crossing's Christian in the zone doing a good job denying Millwood of the paint.
Clara Beebe going to get it over to Little. Little tries to get the ball in the hands of Starkey. The Falcons are doing a good job of really stepping out now that they're in man-to-man defense, cutting off and smothering the ball. Ball in the hands of Little. Marzette covering. Bounce pass over to Menzel. Menzel hands off to Beebe. Beebe sets, fires, shot, no good. Rebound by Alyssa Isaac.
Good strong rebound by Isaac.
Isaac swings it over to Raquel Hunt. 6:23 to go before the end of the first half. Falcons remain up by 1. Team foul situation, 1 team foul called against the Lady Knights. None this period thus far against the Falcons. Cross-court pass, or skip pass over to Alyssa Isaac, now to the corner to Kalia Hines. Hines sets, fires a three-point shot of her own, and Kalia Hines knocks down her second three-point shot of the first half.
Right, Hines very hyperactive with her handprints all over the game, but nice to see her knock down that three.
Kalia Hines now has 6, tied with Reagan Carey for the team lead. Carla Beebe right down Main Street, kisses it off the glass and scores.
Right, good to see that go. That was a nice move by Beebe.
17-15 is the score. 5:40 to go left in this first half. Ball in the hand, Reagan Carey up fakes over to Kalia Hines, who says I can get another one. Kalia Hines does not draw iron on that one. Shot was short. Will be crossing ball.
Well, Crossings is in a 2-3 zone right now, and it's really been beneficial to them of denying Millwood of the paint and forcing them to take those outside shots.
Okay, ball in the hands now. Also in the game for Crossing is Haley Hoxie, who's also in the game as well. Working the ball to the outside, Olivia Neal gets it into Little, And Carly Little fires a shot, and Neve Marzette gets the rebound.
Nearly stolen there by Olivia Neal.
So Reagan Carey tries to get it over to Raquel Hunt, who drives to the basket and scores. Nice little give and go there by Raquel Hunt, scoring the basket off the Reagan Carey assist. Raquel Hunt now has 3 in the game. 4:55 to go, 19-15 is the score. Carly Little turns and fires just in on the elbow jump shot, and a timeout's going to be called on the floor right now by the Falcons as Carly Little knocked that one down and brings the Lady Knights within 2. 19-17 is the score. So, Jamin, when we're watching the game, you had a 4-point game the last time these teams played.
Right.
So you got to understand that in a situation like this, we're expecting a close game back and forth all the way through.
Right, almost like a Rocky movie. You know, it's going to keep going blows until the very end. I mean, it was a tie ball game until 2 minutes left in their last matchup. Millwood going up by 4, but it definitely has the potential to be a nail-biter.
So with that being said, you have to always look at the situation where you want to keep within pace and play within yourself, and you don't want to give the other team an advantage. And so far, Crossing has overcome their turnovers with free throw attempts, then getting into the lane, getting easy shots. Right now, the Falcons are relying a little bit more on the three-point shot. That's something consistently over the course of the season that has not been their friend. But, hey, in the words of Gary Woods, man, light it up until it don't light no more. That's what you do.
Right, you want to keep it rolling, especially when you're spreading the wealth there. Multiple players feeling confident from beyond the arc.
Pass is going to be knocked out of bounds at a time. It's still going to be Falcon basketball here. So 4:38 to go. Falcons up by 2. Alyssa Isaac going to inbound the ball. Pass is going to be deflected out of bounds that time by BB.
All right, Crossing's firm in his 2-3 zone. BB out there defending that wing.
So now the ball is in the hands of Reagan Carey. Now to Kalia Hines. Kalia Hines swings it over to Raquel Hunt. Raquel Hunt on the left wing, and they're going to call Raquel Hunt for shuffling her feet. And she smiled, so she kind of knew she did on that one.
All right, you got to laugh a couple of those off. Nonetheless, continue to put forth that effort that's kept you in this game.
So Holland Robertson comes out of the game, and looks like number 4, Haley Branco, comes out, and returning the game goes Olivia Neal and Carly Little. Ball in the hands of Beebe. Beebe gets the hands to Starkey. Back to Beebe. Beebe wide open from the corner. Fires a 3 and knocks it home and gives the Lady Knights a 1-point lead there.
Right, she had a sliver room to get that shot off. Beebe, we know her potential, 16 points in that last matchup.
And Raquel Hunt answers on the other end with the runner on her own. Nice job by Raquel Hunt making that basket off the Kalia Hines assist. She's now got 5 in the game.
That's a very efficient shot for Hunt, streaking through the paint with that floater.
All right, ball in the hands now of Little, who swings it over cross court over to Beebe, who just knocked down the 3. Pass deflected, but Little's able to maintain it. Starkey on the left wing now has it. Falcons stepping out again in man-to-man. Have gone back to zone defense now. And they're going to call Olivia Neal for steps that time. So a turnover. Falcons up by 1. Carly Little comes out, so does Starkey. And returning to the game now goes Haley Brankel. And also returning to the game goes Holland Robertson. So Reagan Carey swings it over to Alyssa Isaac. Isaac back over to Carey. Carey with the behind-the-back dribble. Ball nearly stolen from her. They're going to call over the back. But the ball was deflected, but she still had possession of it. If the ball had been knocked out and she didn't touch it, it would have been over the back. It wouldn't have been over the back is what I'm saying. It would have still been a live ball. I stated that wrong. Let me correct that.
Trying to do whatever you can across that timeline.
Well,
if
you're dribbling right along the half-court line and the ball is knocked back into your side of the court as Beebe fires another 3 from the corner, and somebody better get an eye on Beebe. She led the team in scoring the last time these teams played. She had 16 in that last game.
Right, Millwood puts good on-ball pressure on Crossing Christian, but you have to continue that, and the focal point has to be on BB.
So Reagan Carey into the lane, goes with a runner on her own shot, no good. Rebound by BB. So the Falcons down by 2. It's going to be, it looks like a jump ball situation. They fire the ball over in the hands now of Neal. Neal gets it inside and driving with a nice lead pass inside to Haley Hoxie. And now Hoxie's going to go back to the free throw line as Reagan Carey picks up her second foul of the afternoon. Team foul number 1 in the quarter.
Great timing there on that pass. But to your point, when you're getting that pressure trying to cross half court, you don't have much room trying to dribble out of that.
So Hoxie knocks down the shot. Increases. So Neve Marzette playing some good minutes in the game. She takes a seat. And returning to the game goes Destiny Johnson. Hoxie knocks it down. And it's now 25-21. Timeout has been called on the floor. And it looks like it's going to be another timeout by the Falcons. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one here as well. You're listening to Millwood Falcon Varsity Girls Regional Playoffs, presented by OCCC and SSM Health at St. Anthony.
Oklahoma City, we're live right now during the Millwood Falcons broadcast. And today we have Mr. Milo Wilson. Mr. Wilson, how are you doing?
I'm great. And yourself, sir?
Give us that great title of yours representing Millwood in what capacity?
I am the Millwood Enrichment Foundation president, also the Millwood Oklahoma City School Board vice president.
Wonderful. Well, right now I know you represent the Enrichment Foundation, raising money. The goal is $25,000. Tell me, what is that $25,000 going to go towards?
I'm going to make you a promise. Each dollar that we raise will go towards our scholarships, towards our students, as well as our teacher needs.
Well, if they would like to make a donation of any kind, where should they go right now?
Right now, Cash App Millwood Enrich OKC. That is Millwood Enrich OKC, MILLWOOD ENRICH OKC.
And back to live action now. And Destiny Johnson is going to inbound the ball for the Lady Falcons now. Ball in the hands now of Reagan Carey. Reagan Carey drawing a lot of attention from the Lady Knights. And looks like they're going to get a foul called there against Haley Brankel. Team foul number 2 called against the Lady Knights. Falcons down by 3 at this point. Need to find a way to get back in this game. Right now the momentum is now starting to go the Knights' way, Jamin.
Right, and they've got to be more purposeful with these passes, trying to cross half court there. Just a couple lackadaisical passes. You got to be intentional with everything.
Alyssa Isaac fires a 3, and Alyssa Isaac.
I believe that's her second 3.
No, that first one, her toe was on the line. So that is
corrected.
So that's all right. She knocked down a 3 there when it counted. 24-24, 2:10 to go. So
Austin Christians and Millwood just continuing to trade blows.
So again, turnover on the game now, and so Caden Williams now returns for Destiny Johnson. Ball in the hands now, Kalia Hines. Kalia Hines in the backcourt. Hines across the timeline, going to swing it. Reagan Carey retrieves the errant pass into the lane to the right wing. Kalia Hines tries to knock down another shot. Caden Williams gets the rebound, turns and fires. Shot no good but Reagan Carey gets it and scored the basket as Reagan Carey was in the right spot.
Right spot at the right time, playing strong. Williams coming with a strong rebound. Her shot attempt doesn't go. But good leadership there. Good heads-up play by Reagan Carey under the rim.
So nice job by the Falcons there. Reagan Carey knocks down that shot. Had a chance to go to the free throw line. She has 8 points in the first half of the Falcons as it stands right now. And Reagan Carey knocks down the free throw. On the other end, a steal. Caden Williams now has it. Raquel Hunt stops, pops, shot, no good. Rebound, scramble, and the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it will be Lady Knights ball. But again, good effort being displayed by the Falcons there, Jamin.
Right. Relentless effort there on defense to create those shot opportunities. As Millwood.
So the ball is turnover on the other end. That Falcon ball pressure on the inbound play forces another turnover.
Right.
I mean, and we've seen this happen a few times this afternoon.
Right. This team is fully capable of that, and any success they have today is going to be off of the shoulders of that.
Ball in the hands now to Raquel Hunt. Over to Caden Williams, who drives in the lane through traffic. Shot is up, no good that time against Caden Williams. And on the other end, another basket falls down nicely by Starkey.
Starkey off the glass for 2.
Crossings Christian extending some pressure.
All right, Reagan Carey goes with the runner, and another runner from the short corner. She knocks that one down, so nice job there by Reagan Carey.
All right, sneaking into double figures.
Swing pass over to Starkey. Starkey into the lane, tries to get it down low. Nice denial on the passing lane by Alyssa Isaac.
Right, nice awareness by Alyssa Isaac. They tried to take advantage of her 2-on-1, but she does a nice job retrieving.
Falcons matching up as the ball is about to be inbounded now by Starkey. She gets it in, and not able to handle the pass on the inbound play was Olivia Neal. And it will be Falcon basketball. Under a minute to go at the end of the first. The Falcons have been down, tied, and back up on top in this quarter. It's a range of emotions. So Zakari Sproul comes in the game for Alyssa Isaac now. Alyssa Isaac will sit with 5 points so far in this game.
Right, 5 points and good defensive effort there by Alyssa Isaac.
Ball in the hands now of Kalia Hines. Hines has extended pressure in the backcourt being applied. Swing over to Raquel Hunt. She's got to get across the timeline, and she does, hitting the Jets, beating the first level of the defense, going in the lane and firing a shot. She's fouled and will go to the free throw line. Nice job by Raquel Hunt. She hit another gear, and with that burst into the lane, creating that contact.
Right, strong take by Raquel Hunt. You know it's going to be some bump when you get in there, but knowing that you're going to take it, getting right back up and focusing on what matters the most, getting some more points going into halftime.
See if Hunt can knock down these free throws. Back rims that first one. She's got 5 in the first half here. Again, the Falcons, if you really want to have anything to complain about a lot, it would be that the points that they're leaving at the free throw line. And she goes 1 for 2. That's good. The Falcons needed that. In this game thus far, the Falcons have shot from the free throw line 4 of 10, 40%.
Right, you're leaving a lot out there. They're doing a good job getting steals, playing defense, but you've got to take every point you can possible.
Into the lane, Reagan Carey wasn't able to get that. That ball's going to be knocked loose, but they're going to say that that was just a turnover on Reagan Carey that time. So working the ball around. Swinging it, ball in the hands of Carly Little with 19 seconds on the clock. Working the ball around, pass to Starkey. Starkey misses the 3. Ball in the hands now of Olivia Neal. And on the other side, Beebe knocks down that shot. 3-point shot, pulls them in within 1 as time expires at the end of the first half. 30-29 is the score. Falcons up by 1. We'll come back with the Millwood and Richmond Foundation halftime report in just a minute. This is the Class 3A regional opening game here in Lindsay as the Falcons find themselves up by 1, 30-29. We'll be right back. This is Millwood Falcon Varsity Girls Basketball presented by OCCC and SSM Health at St. Anthony.
Injuries don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Hey sports fans, get ready to step into the world of championships with Super Prep Live, hosted by Miles Perry, only on OKC Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Dive deep into the lives of high school and college athletes with exclusive interviews and insight that reveals what makes them great. Follow Super Prep across all social networks to never miss a moment. It's Super Prep Live with Miles Perry. Tune in, get inspired, and stay connected. Visit OKCSportsRadio.com.
Oklahoma City, we're live right now during the Millwood Falcons broadcast. And today we have Mr. Milo Wilson. Mr. Wilson, how are you doing?
I'm great. And yourself, sir?
Give us that great title of yours representing Millwood in what capacity?
I am the Millwood Enrichment Foundation president, also the Millwood Oklahoma City School Board vice president.
Wonderful. Well, right now I know you represent the Enrichment Foundation, raising money. The goal is $25,000. Tell me, what is that $25,000 going to go towards?
I'm going to make you a promise. Each dollar that we raise will go towards our scholarships, towards our students, as well as our teacher needs.
Well, if they would like to make a donation of any kind, where should they go right now?
Right now, Cash App Millwood Enrich OKC. That is Millwood Enrich OKC, MILLWOOD ENRICH OKC.
Wonderful, and we look forward to seeing everyone reach that $25,000 goal. And you have a great.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you got to be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you got to hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. And don't forget Super Prep.
Welcome to the Millwood Enrichment Foundation Halftime Report. The Millwood Enrichment Foundation is raising over $25,000. In fact, they've taken it to another level, trying to raise $35,000 to help enhance the experience of the students at Millwood. It does not go directly to the athletic department. It's going to help the academic experience at Millwood. So it will be supplies for teachers that may come in. If a student may be in need of a coat, or there might be some situations where they don't have the supplies that they need, the Millwood Enrichment Foundation steps in and enhances the education experience. You want to make a donation? You can do that right now by contributing at Cash App at $Millwood Enrich OKC. That's $Millwood Enrich OKC. Make it 5, make it 10, make it 15, make it 20. Why not make it 50? Hey, why not do that and help the jewel institution that is Millwood Public Schools? Maurice Prince and Jamin Dawson on the call this afternoon. Jamin, what was the standout factor? Before you do that, Millwood outscored the Knights 14-13 in the end of one. But then everything played out even in the second as both teams scored 16 apiece. But 30-29, the Falcons lead by one. What was the most impressive thing to you?
Most impressive thing is how many turnovers they forced. I mean, they come out with relentless effort on defense, good on-ball pressure, good communication and switches. They've switched from man to zone a couple times, but man has proven to be good, and I think that pressure is going to lead to anything successful moving on.
Now, with that being said, let's take a look at the Super Prep statistics of the first half. The Falcons ended up shooting overall in the first half 11 of 26, 42%. Then 4 of 9, 44% from deep. That is a trend that we're not used to seeing overall from the Falcons. Over the course of the season, there are low 30s, high 20s in the three-point shooting percentage over the course of the season. So that's something that the Falcons have been able to rely on. Is that something that you're comfortable with saying they like it out here? Maybe the air is better in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Maybe the shots fall better from here. Are you comfortable with them continuing to lead that three-point shot?
Hey, confidence is key, Mo. I will say that. And I don't know if it's just this nice arena they're playing in right now, but it feels good, and it's picking up for those mislaps from the free throws and those, field goals that they've had going to the rim. It's been efficient, but they started off fast, and it was kind of faster than they could keep up with themselves. So that three-point shooting has definitely picked up that slack. So if they're confident, I say Hines, you shoot it. Carey's been shooting it, and Isaac's been shooting it as well.
Yeah, so overall, when you start talking about who's got the hot, Alyssa Isaac, 1 of 1 from the three-point line, 100%. Kalia Hines, 2 of 4, 50%. And then Reagan Carey fired up 3 of them. She's 1 of 3, shooting 33%. So the interesting thing for me is that free throw. The Falcons are 4 of 10 shooting from the free throw line, 40% right now. So the turnovers have also been a story. The Falcons had 5, where the Knights had 10 in the first half. Overall shooting for the Knights has been still impressive overall, 10 of 15, 67%. 4 of 8 from the free throw line, 50%. 5 of 7 from the three-point line, 71%. So the turnovers is the only thing that continues to hamper them and knock them down. And that is where the issue really comes into play. So if you're the Falcons, you got to say, hey, look, we got to identify their shooters. We got to know where Starkey is. We got to know where BB is. We've got to eliminate them and make them put the ball on the floor that gives us the advantage. Because right now, if they stop turning the ball over, Crossing is showing right now that they have the ability to erase leads with those open shots and also knock down key free throws.
Right, they've been efficient.
Free throws, three-point shots, two-pointers, those key ones, they find a way to get it done.
Right, I mean, their effort has been relentless too. They've been shooting higher percentages, but right, when they quit turning that ball over, they're well into this game, Mo. So you want to stay on them, and even when you do that, Carly Little, she doesn't need many dribbles. She doesn't need much space, but if she's around that box, she's a threat. So you want to watch for Carly Little as well.
And so we're about 30 seconds from the second half beginning. SSM Health Hospitals are proud sponsors of Millwood Public Schools. Sometimes after a game, a player needs the services and help from a great team. Let SSM Health Hospitals get you back in the game from injury. Go to your local SSM Health located throughout the Oklahoma City Metro. OCCC. Continue your education and earn a certificate that will allow you to take care of yourself and your family. That's OCCC. Go online today, www.occc.edu. The Falcons will get the ball first to start the second half of this game. Maurice Prince and Jamin Dawson ready to bring you that action. So now putting your ball in the hands of Kalia Hines. Kalia Hines set the dribble. The initial Falcons starting five is on the floor right now. Isaac, Williams, Hines, and Hunt. along, of course, with Reagan Carey.
All right, same as for Crossing Christians, bringing in that starting lineup.
Raquel Hunt shot is off. Rebound pulled down by Beebe. Ball in the corner. Now ball to the wing. Shot is no good. I just was, of course, Superintendent Cecilia Robinson Woods is here, of course, supporting the team. She let me know that my broadcast partner is enjoying himself a little bit today. He's, of course, he's in the Texas area today. So shout out Gary Woods. I know you're tuning in and watching. Just want to say hi to you. All right, 7:22 to go. 30-29 is the score. One team foul thus far against the Falcons. And then send, of course, to the line there, Haley Brankel. And Brankel knocks down the free throw. And we're all tied up.
All right, you've got to cut down those trips to the free throw line, Crossing Christian. They've been efficient. You don't want to give them any more opportunities.
Raquel Hunt now on the wing. Hunt, bounce pass over to Carey. Carey on the right wing, over to Kalia Hines. They change position over to Isaac. Isaac with a toe on the line, fires. Shot no good, and the ball goes out of bounds. Good shot there by Alyssa Isaac. It just wasn't able to fall that time.
Right, not mad at it whatsoever. Passing the pill, trying to share the wealth. Steps in front of the three-point line, so if it would have went, would have been a 2.
All right, now back to work. Goes Carla Barbie. Ball on the right wing. Barbie has it on top, standing on the logo. Falcons, again, still remain in the 2-1-2 zone right now. Throwing the ball down low to Carly Little, who turns and fires, and she had position on Reagan Carey. Reagan Carey commits the foul. Now, that's a dangerous foul there, as that is foul number 3 now for Reagan Carey.
Right, she's doing a lot of that defending the post work, and Carly Little, if she gets into a groove with that, Reagan Carey's really got to be intentional with how she defends her.
So, ball in the hands of Carly Little at the free throw line. And she misses that first one. She gets one more coming in. And she knocks that one down. So Carly Little knocks down the free throw. It's 31-30, and right now the Lady Knights back on top. Lissa Isaac has it atop. Kalia Hines swings it back up to Reagan Carey. Reagan Carey into the lane, kicks it back out to Hines, to the corner. Caden Williams fires a 3, and she is fouled shooting the 3, and will go to the free throw line. Right. Nice job on that open look by Caden Williams. Going to go to the free throw line. Team foul. Looks like that's team foul number 1 against Crossing.
All right, great opportunity for Williams to get in the scoring column, as well as for Millwood to improve on that free throw percentage.
And she knocks that one down. So nice job that time. She knocks down the second one. Caden Williams taking the time. And I'm talking this library quiet in here. You almost feel offended talking as a commentator. But she's at the free throw line right now shooting one more. Caden Williams on a great roll. See if she can knock down and go 3 for 3. And, of course, as the broadcasters always do, we talk. She misses.
That's what we do, Mo.
All right, ball in the hands of Little, who sends it into the coaching staff of the Knights. Errant passed that time. She intended to get the ball in the hands of Starkey. So it is 32-31 right now by the Falcons. Caden Williams had to throw it back in. That time she might as well have just gone out of bounds. Throwing it in, and BB wheeling and dealing in the lane is going to go to the free throw line shooting 2. If it's Aaron and you don't have I guess a teammate in the area, if you're Caden Williams, it's just step out of bounds. Even though it's a turnover, it's better than that than give them the advantage on a 2-on-1. You're backpedaling, and they've got an advantage on that.
Right. You got to be smart and make the smartest plays possible. Take a turnover instead of the possibility of Crossing Christian to put 2 more points up on the board.
And BB rattles that first one down, and we're all tied up again at 32. again, and the last time these teams played, it was a close game all the way into the fourth quarter. And so we're getting closer and closer to that point. And she misses that one, BB does. Rebound pulled down by Reagan Carey. Can she maintain possession? She does. Throws it ahead, and the Falcons have it. Now Raquel Hunt can't handle it. Ball in the hands of Hunt. And Reagan Carey comes across the timeline, and the official is going to say backcourt violation. I disagree. She didn't have the ball yet. I disagree with the call.
Right, I disagree with that as well. I mean, it's a fine line, but not that fine.
Dava Albert debating the call, just asking the question. So again, they're going to
plenty of eyes in the gym for a review. What do you think?
Well, I'll see here if that's what they're going to do. We're going to go back to live action now, but they might have given. So in other words, given a warning, or I'm not sure what the situation is here.
Interception by Reagan Carey.
We'll take that. Raquel Hunt back over to Reagan Carey, and a little give and go action as Reagan Carey scores it off the Raquel Hunt assist.
Right, that's what you love to see, but you got to finish it off. You can generate turnovers, but you want points off of those turnovers.
Reagan Carey now with 13. It's 34-32. Ball in the hands now, and they're going to call that time Haley Brankel for steps that time, and the Falcons get a chance to extend the lead. Substitutions coming in the game now as Olivia Neal comes in. Also returning to the game is Haley Hoxie. She's coming in for Menzel and also coming in for Brankel. Ball back in the hands of Alyssa Isaac. Isaac swings it over to Kalia Hines, and Kalia Hines side rims that one. Caden Williams gets the rebound, and there's going to be contact. And let's see what the foul is going to be called on. So the foul is going to be called against number 20. Trying to see here. I guess that foul is going to be called. Not really sure who that foul was called on by the number that the official gave, but nonetheless, the ball's knocked out of bounds, and the Falcons have possession of the ball. So we'll leave it at that, and we're going to go into it. Reagan Carey now gets it into Kalia Hines. Hines around the screen from Caden Williams, pulls up from just inside the three-point line. Shot no good. Rebound is going to be a jump ball situation. Nice job by the Falcons tying up the situation, but nonetheless, it will be Lady Knights ball.
Right, some big rebounds for Williams here in the second half.
So back to work, Carly Little. Going to swing it over, and nobody covered the back door on that one. And it was a wide open shot attempt by Hoxie, was no good. And they're going to get Alyssa Isaac. Looks like they're going to get her for palming the ball. I think it was probably more likely that she stepped out of bounds. Nobody called it, but from this angle, that was kind of crazy, Jamin. What did you see?
Right, I mean, I didn't think I saw her step out, but I was more so thinking about what pursued before that.
Okay, ball in the hands of Little on the left wing. Turning and fire goes BB. Shot no good. Back tap out. Ball controlled by Raquel Hunt. Raquel Hunt has to slow down. She doesn't have possession of the ball. Will be a jump ball situation, and it will be Falcon ball. And Raquel Hunt is disgusted with herself because she knows that was a fast break opportunity.
Right, but coming out in the second half, those fast break opportunities haven't been as easy to convert because of that ball control. You're trying to move fast, but you can only move so fast and controlled at the same time.
Ball in the hands of Kalia Hines. Back to the hands of Reagan Carey, who has a game-high 13 points. Reagan Carey into the lane, and she's going to get tripped up driving into the lane there. And the foul's going to be called against Sophie Starkey. Will be team foul number 3. Substitution. Starkey comes out of the game, and now entering the game, or returning to the game for the Lady Knights is Haley Brankel. Caden Williams tries to catch it, and they're going to say she stepped out of bounds, so it's going to be a turnover against Caden Williams. So on the floor for the Falcons, you've got Hines, Isaac, Hunt, Williams, and Carey. Falcons up by 2, 34-32, 4:12 to go in the third. Across the timeline. Going to pass it down low. Out to the corner, up fakes, skip pass. Two players from the Knights collide, and Raquel ends up with it. Raquel Hunt drives to the basket and draws contact against Carly Little. To the free throw line goes Raquel Hunt. Recognizing who was there, she took advantage of the situation and went after her.
Right, nice job getting that steal and converting that turnover into points, but good team defense there on those switches leading to the turnover.
So 3:58 to go, Falcons up by 2, looking to extend it on the free throw line, and Raquel Hunt does not knock down that first one. Falcons still shooting an atrocious number from the free throw line. As a timeout has been called on the floor right now. It is a full timeout by the Knights. We'll take one here as well. The Falcons shooting 6 of 14 from the free throw line, 43%. Just nasty. We'll be back in just a minute. You're listening to Millwood Falcon Varsity Girls Basketball, sponsored by OCCC and SSM Health at St. Anthony.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you got to be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you got to hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. And don't forget Superprint.
Welcome back. Maurice Prince and Jamin Dawson here. Opening round of regional play here at Lindsay High School. We're in the zone of the Leopards, folks. Beautiful basketball arena here, by the way. They play a lot of basketball here, I can tell you that, and they like their basketball, just judging how they care about their arena.
Right, very nice arena, good atmosphere. Kind of make me want to get out there and put a couple up. I don't know about you, Mo. They probably won't go in, but shoot or shoot.
Raquel Hunt back at the free throw line. See if that timeout settled her down, and it did. Reagan Carey rises to the moment, and Raquel Hunt rises to the moment and knocks down the free throw. Falcons up by 3.
Exactly what the doctor ordered for the Lady Falcons. A good on-ball defense there by Hines.
As Carla Beebe drives to the basket and knocks down the shot. Nobody stopped the ball on that last possession. Raquel Hunt into the lane, pulls up, and Raquel Hunt starting to heat up, folks.
Right, highly efficient shot. She gets into the paint. She puts up that floater. You want to see more of that.
Raquel Hunt, and the last time these teams met, led the team in scoring. She had 16 points in the game. Ball's knocked out of bounds, and it will be Falcon ball. It will be Lady Knights ball. 3:25 to go. Going to try and throw it in. Good pressure. Ball in the hands of Carly Little being picked up by Caden Williams. And foul on the floor by Kalia Hines, which was a smart decision there. As Kalia Hines does foul, I do believe she picks up her second foul of the afternoon, but she fouled BB on the play.
Right, that was a nice pass by Little. That was going to be an easy bucket if she didn't.
Yeah, but she tied her up before she could get the shot off, and that's the way you do that because she was beaten on the play. So now going to work. Both teams have 4 fouls apiece. On the next one, free throws are coming. Got to throw the ball in. Pass is deflected by Kalia Hines. Reagan Carey goes ahead and gets the steal. Reagan Carey, stutter step dribble, goes to the lane and gets the shot up. What a nice job by Reagan Carey. Little stop and go action and gets to the basket and goes back to the free throw line shooting 2.
Yeah, nice recovery there by Reagan Carey. See if we can cash that check in from the line.
Reagan Carey with 13 points in the game right now. Looking at more. And that first one rolls out.
What a nice recovery there. Tiptoeing along that baseline so that ball doesn't go out of bounds and getting your balance to maintain your path to the lane.
All right, and the second shot was true for Reagan Carey. She knocks it down. 38-34, 3:13 to go. A nice job deflecting that pass out of bounds there by Raquel Hunt, attacking the passing lane this time.
Right, been great at doing such, using their speed to their advantage.
Falcons now are in man-to-man defense right now, at least for now. Pass, and nobody covered Sophie Starkey as she went right down Main Street on the backdoor cut to the basket. Nice job by her, bringing them back in within 2.
It's the second time they've ran that down the court. We've got to find a way to close that.
David Albert Dava Albert calls a timeout on the play right now, so that will be a 30-second timeout. She's called it right now. And what has to happen is just those little moments the Falcons are allowing the Lady Knights to stay close. At most, if the Falcons were executing everything right, the lead might be 10 points, the way the Lady Knights have played. But as it stands right now, those heady plays, those backdoor cuts, the shots at the free throw line, the Lady Knights are doing everything right to go ahead and put themselves in position to win this game only down by 2.
Right, it's all adding up. Both teams, they're living with what they have, but Millwood, they've definitely got some things to clean up here in this fourth quarter ahead, knowing that they've had many opportunities to lead this game.
So as it stands right now, the Falcons now have 7 turnovers in the game. The Knights have 13. So the Falcons are continuing to do a good job of ball pressure. Ball in the hands now of Kalia Hines. Working the ball around the perimeter. Looks like we've got a 2-1-2 zone defense being played, and Caden Williams is going to be fouled on the play there by Brankel. So that foul, of course, puts Caden Williams at the line shooting 2. Caden Williams has 2. Let's see if she can get some more. And she knocks down that first one. Good form by Caden Williams.
Right, and as you mentioned, first trip to the line, she really takes her time. She really benefits from that. Try to take your time and not be rushed.
Branko comes out, and Sophie Starkey returns back in the game for the Knights. Caden Williams leaves that one a little short at the rim. Ball in the hands now of the Lady Knights. Ball on the right wing. Pass is deflected
by Alyssa Isaac.
Ball to the corner by Starkey, who fires a 3. She can't get it to fall that time. Kalia Hines with the rebound. And Kalia Hines heads to the other direction. She can't get it to fall, but she gets her own rebound. Back over to Hines. Hines walks up, fires a 3 from deep, front rims. That one, she couldn't get that to fall.
All right, nice recovery there with that rebound extending the play.
On the other end, nobody's covering. BB walks into a 3, and she drains it and ties the game up at 39.
Right, and we talked about Millwood. The only reason Crossing Christian is in this game is because of their mistakes. You've got to have a hand in BB's face at all times.
Kalia Hines misses the 3. Rebound pulled down by the Knights. BB now has it. Falcons try to trap. BB beats it. Goes down Main Street and draws a foul. That's team foul number 5. To the free throw line she goes.
And for Williams, when you have BB, she's already being trapped and almost double teamed. You got to have those feet set if that's what you decide to do.
1:39 to go. Both teams are in the double bonus now. So Carla Beebe at the free throw line. And she knocks that one down and puts the Lady Knights back on top by 1, 40-39. And she knocks it down. 41-39, substitution. Sophie Starkey comes out of the game. So now we've got Kalia Hines, and we also got Reagan Carey. Ball in the hands of Raquel Hunt. Raquel pulls up from the short corner, shot no good. Caden Williams skies for the rebound. Pass back out. Swing. Alyssa Isaac fires from the right wing, and Alyssa Isaac knocks it down.
All right, we talked about will they trust the three-pointer or not, and they haven't wavered in any confidence. But it all starts with that rebound by Williams.
Alyssa Isaac with 8 points in this game. And they're going to call a travel on the outside there on steps by Olivia Neal. So the Falcons are up by 1 with 68 seconds to go in the third. Kalia Hines. Over to Alyssa Isaac. Isaac swings it to Reagan Carey. Carey drives down Main Street through contact and flips it out. Oh, she didn't mean to flip out. I guess it's going to be a a whistle. 2 shots coming. Is the foul's going to be called against? It looks like that foul's going to be called against BB, I believe.
All right. One thing we haven't really mentioned is that handle by Reagan Carey. It's gotten her out of a few sticky situations. She does a great job continuing to attack, and we're knocking down more free throws here in the second half.
So correction, that foul was called against Menzel. And so Reagan Carey knocks down and goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. It's 16 points on the afternoon for Reagan Carey. Falcons up by 3. Under 50 to go. Reagan Carey knocks that ball loose. Now here's the situation. Reagan Carey continues to fight for loose passes, but she's got 3 fouls. It becomes a completely different game if she picks up that 4th foul. She's got to be smart.
Right,
Carly
with
Little
the full quarter
ends up with
left.
it. Ball in the hands now of Carla Beebe, who drives down the lane. Could not get that shot to fall that time. Rebound pulled down by Raquel Hunt. Raquel Hunt swings it and puts too much pepper on the pass for Reagan Carey. To Reagan Carey.
Right, we got to slow that down a little bit. That was a nice job getting down court and being open to shoot that 3, but we got to find some more poise here late and minimize those mistakes while the margin is so short.
33 seconds to go before the end of the third. Nice job this time swinging and then pass down low to Olivia Neal. She couldn't handle that pass. So it's going to be a turnover called against the Lady Knights. Falcons up by 3. Have a chance to get one of their larger leads of the game. If they can put some points on the board here. Bounce pass over to Reagan Carey. Carey backs it up with 2 defenders covering. Ball back in the hands of Kalia Hines over to Isaac. Isaac swings it. Reagan Carey over to Isaac. Isaac turns, fires, shot no good.
Nearly rebounded by Hunt, but Little comes down with the ball. Isaac recovers.
Isaac with the steal and tries to throw it as time expires at the end of the 4th. Getting ready to start the 4th quarter in just a minute. It's 44-41. We'll be right back. You're listening to Millwood Falcon Varsity Girls Basketball Class 3A Regional Playoff action, sponsored by OCCC and SSM Health at St. Anthony.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and who wants to win $10,000? First of all, you got to be a high school senior in the Oklahoma City Metro. Second of all, you got to hit that QR code down at the bottom. Third of all, this is brought to you by Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores and Perry Publishing Broadcasting. And don't forget Superprint.
Welcome back. They're queuing up 7 Army, so you know it's about to get real up in here.
Can't hold them back.
No. So now the Falcons, in the second half of this game, just taking a look at the numbers, the Falcons have shot in the second half of this game 3 of 10 so far in this game in the second half, 30%. 1 of 4 from 3, which is kind of crazy when you look at the numbers overall, but 7 of 11 from the free throw line, so getting their 64% has allowed them to maintain and extend the lead just a bit. Crossing has some outstanding shooting numbers as Menzel has the pass stolen by Kalia Hines. Hines bounce pass over to Reagan Carey. Carey, stop and go action, pulls it back over to Hines. Hines swings it over to Caden Williams, who backs it up. Swings it over to Alyssa Isaac, over to Raquel Hunt. Hunt, ball in the hands of Hines. Over to Isaac. To Reagan Carey, back up top to Caden Williams. To Kalia Hines. Working the ball around the perimeter. The Falcons are being very patient on this possession. Caden Williams drives down the lane and scores it. What a move and what a shot by Caden Williams that time.
That's what you love to see. Move the ball around the perimeter, find an open shot. Coach Albert is preaching, don't rush. You have nothing to rush. They come out and execute immediately.
Ball in the hands now of Starkey. Hand off to Beebe. Beebe being covered by Raquel Hunt. Raquel Hunt trying to generates some juice, and BB answers on that one with the short jumper.
All right, good defense, better offense there by BB.
46-43, bounce pass over to Raquel Hunt. Hunt pulls up. Shot is pure. 12 to 13-foot jump shot is nice by Raquel Hunt.
All right, it's a good spot up. She had enough time to get set in her shot, and it goes in. Good job.
Raquel Hunt now in double digits. She's got 11 in the game. Menzel turns and fires in the lane. Shot no good. Raquel Hunt comes up with the miss. On the other end, Raquel Hunt, give it go action from Reagan Carey. She cannot score. Rebound pulled down by the Knights, and it will be Knights ball as the Falcons has knocked it out of bounds.
Right, and this Lady Falcons team, they play so fast. What they have to remember is they're not in a rush. You have a 5-point lead with time left, but you play better when you get down court, play with poise, continue to move the ball around, and just find the best shot possible. But you cannot be rushing yourself.
All right, backcourt pressure being applied by the Falcons. Carly Little being harassed now by Destiny Johnson, who's in the game. And a foul's going to be called against, I guess, Caden Williams. Caden Williams with her third foul of the afternoon. Falcons lead by 5, 48-43. Swing it. Ball in the hands of Beebe, who tries to get it down to Caden Williams, and Little's going to be the beneficiary of that call, as Caden Williams just picked up foul number 4.
I don't agree with that call quite too much. Very minimal contact. She's kind of trying to get in front of Little to deflect that pass, but referee doesn't like it. Quick trip to the bench.
All right, so Neve Marcette comes in for Caden Williams. Down low. A nice job by Marcette playing defense, but Little with better offense there, and it cuts the lead back down to 3.
All right, being aware that she just checked into the game, but that was a great counter there by Little.
Alyssa Isaac with the turnover, trying to get the ball in the hands of Destiny Johnson. Raquel Hunt going back to the scorer's table in just a minute to check back in. Carly Little again, shots no good, but rebound pulled down by the Knights. They get a second rebound on this possession. Ball in the hands of BB, and Reagan Carey nearly knocks it out of bounds.
All right, nice job by Reagan Carey on BB, being aggressive and showing that she can take it, but again, poise.
So throwing it in now, Sophie Starkey. Pass in to Little. And we've got what? Was that a lane violation? We know it's Falcon ball. I don't know what the call was. Did you see it?
Returns for the Knights.
All right,
Didn't catch it, Mo.
All right, going to work now. Full court pressure being applied. Marzette checks out of the game now. And Caden Williams comes back in. Swing pass over to Raquel Hunt. Hunt. Caden Williams now has it, swings it over. And into the lane goes Kalia Hines, who pulls up with the runner shot, no good. She tries to deflect it, and Raquel Hunt throws it back in to Olivia Neal in this case. Olivia Neal drives, shot hard off the glass, didn't get that one to fall. And ball's going to be stolen by Raquel Hunt. Raquel Hunt to the basket again. Beat. She gets the steal and the deal.
All right, nice job composing herself in the lane, getting that steal. You're moving at full speed, but she slows it down and gets that lay to go.
Falcons back up by 5, 50-45. Timeout called on the floor right now. And again, those turnovers have been crucial in this game. It has been the equalizer when the Falcons' shot has not been falling. They've been able to get and pressure, crossing into making some of those mistakes.
Right, so many more of those opportunities, and now they're turning it to points in transition. Raquel Hunt really turning it on offensively here in the second half.
And speaking of that, that's something that you want. You want to continue to build the lead. You won by 4, but this game was close going into the fourth quarter last time these teams played. So it's about calming things down and being able to establish and put some distance between you and your opponent. If you don't do it, Jamin, it's a bad situation for you.
Right, and they can turn around quick. You know, this is a game of runs. The lead was at 5, but it's back at 5 now, but it can shrink back down to a one-possession game quickly.
Oh, yeah, there's no question about that at all.
What you love to see is for this Millwood offense to slow it down. When they pass that ball around, you find an open shot, and then you got players like Williams to get a clear path to the lane, and most of her offensive production has been from the free throw line, improving that percentage.
And that's something or a trend you don't want to see continuing to happen if you're the Falcons. So 4:30 to go in this game, 50-45 is the score. And it looks like it will be Lady Knights ball. Getting it into Little. And Caden Williams is going to come up with the steal.
Millwood doing such a nice job blitzing those passing lanes.
All right, ball's knocked out of the hands of Alyssa Isaac. And it's going to be a jump ball situation, and this will belong to the Falcons. But a timeout has been called on the floor. A full timeout has been called by Lady Knights. We'll be right back. This is Millwood Falcon Varsity Girls Playoff Regional Class 3A Basketball Playoffs. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony and OCCC.
Hey, sports fans, get ready to step into the world of championships with Super Prep Live, hosted by Miles Perry. Only on OKC Sports Radio 105.3 FM. Dive deep into the lives of high school and college athletes with exclusive interviews and insight that reveals what makes them great. Follow Super Prep across all social networks to never miss a moment. It's Super Prep Live with Miles Perry. Tune in, get inspired, and stay connected. Visit OKCSportsRadio.com.
Welcome back. Maurice Prince and Jamin Dawson on the call. It's a 5-point game. Millwood is up 50-45. This team foul situation, 2 team fouls for the Falcons, 1 team foul so far this period by Crossing. And to me, right now, the Falcons have the lead, but they got to continue to do excellent defense and really use their athleticism to create turnovers and allow themselves to get easy baskets.
Right. Excellent defense without fouling. They've been doing a good job blitzing those passing lanes, causing turnovers, and haven't been sending Crossings Christian to the free throw line, which they did so well throughout the course of this game.
All right, ball in the hands now, Kalia Hines. Up to Reagan Carey, who crosses the timeline. Swings it over to Raquel Hunt. Back up top to Kalia Hines. And she's going to be knocked down on the floor there by Haley Brankel going for the steal. Team foul number 2, I do believe, for the Lady Knights. Falcon ball, 4:05 left to go in this game. What's on the line? An opportunity to play tomorrow and survive another day. When you are in the consolation bracket, you have to play games every day. However, if you're in the winner's bracket, it's less games, less tolls on your body. So right now, the ball's in the hands of Alyssa Isaac. And that pass is getting knocked out of bounds. It still will be Falcon basketball, 3:53 to go. Again, it was a 4-point game before. It's a 5-point game now. Ball in the hands of Alyssa Isaac on the inbound. Bounce pass over to Reagan Carey. Carey swings it over. Ball in the hands of Raquel Hunt. Back over to Kalia Hines. Hines. Okay, bounce pass. Dangerous pass that time. And they're going to call for steps. Contact was made, but Raquel Hunt should have come together with her feet. There, sure, she wouldn't have been standing, I want to say, off balance in that situation.
Right, you almost dazed a little bit. You know, you got hit, this contact, you got to be able to keep going, but she freezes a little bit there and leads to a turnover.
Carly Little now has it. And the Falcons are willing to let them dribble out as much of the clock as they would like. Ball's deflected. Kalia Hines comes up with the steal. Hines to the lane, to the basket. She draws contact and draws the foul that time. Foul to be called, should be called against Olivia Neal. Team foul number 3.
It's a nice job by Hines. With her speed, I believe she could have scored no problem, but that was a nice job slowing down.
Listen, Kalia Hines can get to the basket anytime she wants. The question is, will she get the angle that has she learned to create the space and the angle to constantly get her shot to fall? That's the question. She knocks down that free throw there, and it's 51-45, tying the Falcons' biggest lead of the game, which was in the opening minute, 6-0. And that second shot by Kalia Hines does not draw iron. Kalia Hines has 7 points in the game. And the Falcons really want that free throw. That's up to a 6-point game right now as Carla Beebe gets across the timeline now. Beebe drifts, steps back, and then the ball is in the hands now of Starkey. Shot high off the glass, but the Knights get their own rebound. A nice contest there by Kaden Williams to deflect and block that shot there.
Right, good timing there going up for that block. She jumped and almost just came right down with it in rhythm.
Ball working around the perimeter. Reagan Carey now has it on the left wing. Back up top to Hunt. Cross-court pass over to Reagan Carey. 2:30 to go. The Falcons are up by 6. Over to Alyssa Isaac. Over to Raquel Hunt. Over to Caden. Over to Reagan Carey. Ball's going to be stolen or nearly stolen by Sophia Starkey, but she can't get loose along the sideline and steps out of bounds. .218 to go. Falcons up by 6. Substitution. Carly Little comes out of the game, and now returning to the game is number 4, Haley Brankel is in the game, as well as number 32, Haley Hoxie. Ball in the hands now of Kalia Hines. Hines swings it over to Reagan Carey. Carey. David Albert. That long pass telegraphed is going to be stolen. And on the other end, getting a steal and a nice basket there goes Haley Brankel, who did a good job that time.
All right, she's been shooting that passing lane a couple times now. Comes up with it.
51-47 and another steal. And the culprit, Haley Brankel. She does it again.
As you mentioned, this team had everything they needed to keep this game close and have everything to take this game, and they're making those smart plays right now.
With 1:48 to go in the game, what I'm telling you here is every time a play needs to be made, Crossing's making the right one. So 2 turnovers in the last 30 seconds have brought them here to an opportunity to get a step closer in the game as Brankel knocks it down, and it's a 3-point game. It can be a 2-point game if she knocks down this free throw. And she knocks it down. 2-point game. So now Kalia Hines into the lane, almost loses it. She has to corral, get it back, and she has it. It's going to be tied up, and it will be Falcon basketball. But bringing the Crossing fan base that's here that made the trip to their feet because that ball looked like it was going to be stolen and have an opportunity. Both teams have 3 team fouls apiece. The Falcons have got to maintain control of the ball here. Raquel Hunt finds a spot in the lane, stops, pots, shot is short, and they're going to call a foul on the play against Sophie Starkey. So that is team foul number 4. Is it going to be a foul on the floor, or is it going to be 2 shots? So Hunt shooting 2. She's got 13 points. One of 2 Falcons with double digits. And Raquel Hunt knocks that free throw down. What a big time free throw. So coming out of the game now goes Haley Hoxie. And Carly Little's back in the game. Raquel Hunt gets 1 more. She's got 14 points. Side rims that shot by Hunt. Does not fall. Rebound pulled down. Trap in the backcourt. Ball back in the hands now of Olivia Neal. who kicks it. Starkey in the lane with the runner. Shot is good for Starkey, and it's back to a 1-point game. It's down to.
Right,
Reagan
no
Carey in
contest.
the lane. Kicks it over. Alyssa Isaac now has it. Alyssa Isaac can't main possession. Swing over to Caden Williams. Bounce pass over now to Kalia Hines. Back in the hands of Reagan Carey with 1 minute to go. 1-point game right now. Can the Falcons execute? And a timeout's going to be called here by Dava Albert. You got to take your hat off to the Crossing Christian Lady Knights. They've stayed in the moment and given themselves a chance here, knocking down some free throws. Where if you're looking at it from the Falcon perspective, you're saying if we could have just knocked down a few more, we would be in a better situation in the fourth. They're 2 of 4, but if you had that extra 2 now, you're having a 3-point margin right now.
Right.
A little bit more breathing room. Whereas in the fourth by itself right now, Crossing is 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the fourth. So they seem to be better equipped right now to knock down the free throws. In the game itself, they are 11 of 17, 65%. The Falcons are 13 of 25. 13 of 25. 52%. You're saying to yourself, if you could have got around 60, this is not even a game. It may not even be this close.
Right, you're right. When you create so many opportunities for yourself, you're going to look back, win or loss, you're going to look at that statistic and be like, man, that's something we could have controlled and really could have been a difference maker in this game.
Kalia Hines now gets it back to Reagan Carey. Reagan Carey in the lane. Kiss off the glass. Shot no good. Rebound by Raquel Hunt. She can't get the shot to fall. And the Lady Knights ends up with it. Unbelievable. Going the basket the other end. A foul called against Haley Brankel, and she's going to go back to the free throw line. Unbelievable sequence by the Falcons on the other end. They had a chance.
You don't have much time, but poise, as we mentioned before, they're best when they take their time. Even Coach Albert has been preaching that. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Yes, it's a 1-point game, but take as much time as you can to get an efficient shot. You're getting rushed into 2.
Back rims that first free throw. That's big.
Very big for Crossing Christian.
So now with an opportunity to tie. So the Falcons are not going to be looking. The most that they can do in this situation is draw even. So you have a chance here. Shot is up. It rattles and it's no good.
You might have a chance for game.
And the ball's out of bounds and they say it's foul. It's saying it's. Are they saying it's. Oh my. They're saying the ball belongs to Crossing.
What an unfortunate call.
Wow.
At the worst time possible.
So tough situation, tough call there going against the Falcons here. Falcons still up by 1. Timeout called by Coach Justin Williams. So it's a full timeout here on the floor. So after that rebound, it looked like the Falcons had control of the ball. But they're going to say the Falcons stepped out of bounds and a turnover on the play?
Right. I didn't see it, but it was very quick, Mo. Very quick and very advantageous to Crossings Christian, inbounding it by their goal with under a minute left in the game.
So it's a 1-point game, and now you got to get the Knights. And so now, okay, so defensively, you got to keep your mind and understand where Clara Beebe is. Sophie Starkey has kind of cooled off a little bit, but don't put it past Carly Little, who's capable of knocking down a big shot.
Right, these are 2 different players. BB, fast guard, she's been shooting it a lot, but Carly Little, she doesn't need much space. She stays around the rim. She stays around the block. She's so well with not having to move with it and scoring with it quickly.
So now the Falcons are going to have to identify, and everybody identify who you're covering. So Clara Beebe is going to throw it in. Clara Beebe is going to throw it in. Falcons are not guarding the inbounder, and Reagan Carey steals it. And then Little fouls Reagan Carey.
Frustration foul. That's been the matchup for those two most of this game.
In that situation, that's team foul number 5, so Reagan Carey gets 2 free throws. These are huge. 41.7 seconds left to go. Can Reagan Carey extend the lead for the Falcons, who are up by 1? She front rims that first one.
And a
Reagan
chance to
Carey
tie it up.
with 16 points in the game. The Falcons have got to knock down these free throws. 41.7 seconds left to go, and Reagan Carey misses both free throws. Rebound pulled down, and then a blocking foul by Raquel Hunt. Team foul number 5, so that puts Clara Beebe at the free throw line. So now Beebe, who has had an excellent day shooting at the free throw line, with a chance to put the Lady Knights up at the free throw line. 37.7 seconds to go. Steady dribble. She squares up, and she shoots. And she misses.
Wow.
Unbelievable. The pressure is getting to both teams in this final minute here. These clutch free throws, they're not knocking them down. Let's see if BB does with her second opportunity. And she knocks down that second one. And we're all tied up at 52, 37.7 seconds to go. So Starkey comes out of the game, and returning to the game goes Haley Hoxie.
Croston's Christian setting the pressure at half court.
Waiting on it, Kalia Hines.
Hines
Swings it
picked
over
up
to
the dribble.
Caden Williams. He picked it up in the backcourt, very dangerous. Kalia Hines gets it over to Reagan Carey with 27 seconds. Reagan Carey into the lane. Bounce pass over to Raquel Hunt. Kalia Hines fires for 3, and she knocks it down. She's straight cash. Kalia Hines drains the 3 off the Raquel Hunt assist. Ball's knocked loose, and Alyssa Isaac gets it into Raquel Hunt. Raquel Hunt into the lane and loses it, and the ball's going to be knocked out by Little with 10 seconds on the clock. But what a clutch three-point shot, knocked down by the freshman who grew up right in front of her eyes. She's now the third Falcon with double-digit scoring. She's got 10, but none bigger than that three-point shot right there.
This is the time when you make a name for yourself, and her position on the team more and more solidified with a clutch shot like that. She's fouled.
And then Kalia Hines is going to be fouled by Starkey. So the situation here is a foul's going to be called against the Knights. Coach Alva upset that the foul was a push against Kalia Hines and felt that that should have been an intentional foul. But the official is giving credence to a situation, to me, where you're saying that, but it's always about the type of foul. If you want to do that, grab a person. But when a person is pushed to the ground, the coach is arguing that situation here. But it's all for naught if Kalia Hines knocks down these free throws here. And she knocks it down. Who would have thought the shoulders of a freshman would be the strongest ones here in the final seconds of this game?
Hey, but if you think about it, Mo, her handprints have been on this game from start to finish. I mean, getting steals, initiating offense.
She misses the second one. And, okay, so there's a timeout being called here on the floor. So a 30-second timeout here being called by the Knights. Falcons up by 4.7 seconds. So I got to come back to it, Jamin. Got to go back to the sequence where Kalia Hines comes up with that shot. You're thinking, as most Falcon fans would who've watched this all night long, that Raquel Hunt and or Reagan Carey, more likely Reagan Carey, would have that opportunity. Somehow, some way, that ball in that sequence rotates around, and Kalia Hines not only shoots it, but she shoots it with confidence and knocks down the clutch shot.
Right, it's been confident all day, and it's continuing to grow. She's a young player, and you're trying to extend your season in a tough game like this. And as you mentioned, that rotation found the right player. She elevated and knocked it down. What a clutch play.
So the Falcons need to cause them pressure. They need a quick shot, and it's in the backcourt. Backcourt violation, so 2.7 seconds, and the Falcons are going to emerge victorious in this situation.
Crucial mistake there by Croston's Christian, making so many smart plays to stay in this game, and mistakes being
at the end. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the Falcons are victorious 56-52. They will advance to play tomorrow afternoon at 2:30. We don't know the opponent yet, but they'll be playing not in Lindsay tomorrow, but they'll be playing in Henrietta tomorrow at 2:30. So we're going to have to make that trip. But the Falcons get past the opening round game to go to Henrietta tomorrow. And again, that's the next move. So they will be playing tomorrow at Hennessy. But kudos to Crossing Christian, the Lady Knights. We just want to point that out as they played so well for a majority part of this game. And you brought it up. You brought it up, Jamin, because we're talking about in the game, Crossing made every big three-point shot. They knocked down the free throws, the jump shots, everything they did, they kept getting close. And at the end here, it looked like they might catch and eclipse the Falcons. But when it was all said and done, the Falcons played well. The Falcons played strong, and they played smart and executed enough on the shoulders of a freshman to pull this one out.
I mean, that speaks to the heart of this team. And it all starts with Coach Albert. What a great job her and her coaching staff have done to keep her team poised in a game situation where it didn't really look too good. I mean, you look at those free throw numbers in the first half, and coming into the second, it didn't look too promising. But good three-point shooting in the first half throughout the game. And as you mentioned, the freshman Hines coming up with that big shot. I mean, you love to see it for a team in a group like this to extend their season.
Right. So the Falcons started turning the ball over late in the fourth quarter. So if you're a Lady Knights fan, let's just go down the numbers real quick. The Lady Knights ended up shooting 17 of 28, 61% in the game. That's actually outstanding. That's pretty good.
Yes,
Can't
sir.
be upset about that. But where you're going to say, where do they lose it? Well, the free throw shots at the beginning of the game were good, but as the game went on, they started missing a few of those. 12 of 21, 57%. The three-point shot, they just didn't take a lot of them, 6 of 9, 61%. But the number that's going to stand out to them, they out-rebounded the Falcons. They were +7 on rebounds, but they were also -7 on turnovers. They had 17 turnovers in the game, so -6 in the game. The Falcons had 11. So those numbers overall were the factor that allowed the Falcons to maintain and keep the lead. Now, if you're a Falcon fan listening to that, you had 3 Lady Falcons in double-digit scoring. Reagan Carey broke through first with 16 points. Raquel Hunt got going with 14 points. Then you got to give it up to the freshman Kalia Hines, who got into double digits with that three-point shot, and then the clutch free throw down the edge to put the Falcons up for good as she scored 11. But Kalia Hines' line is 11 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds in the game, 4 steals in the contest as well. Alyssa Isaac, I don't want to overlook her at all. Her contribution, 8 points in the game itself. Destiny Johnson with 2. Raquel Hunt's line, 14 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds, 1 block, and 3 steals in the contest. Kaden Williams, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 1 block, 2 steals. Reagan Carey, 16 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal in the game itself. So if you had to choose a Super Prep player of the game, and reminder, Super Prep is the premier sports outlet featuring the very best in high school and college student athletes in the city, state, and nation. Shout out Miles Perry. Super Prep can be found on OKC Sports Radio 105.3 and all social media platforms at Super Prep OK. Jamin Dawson, who is the Super Prep player of the game?
I'm going to give it to Hines. We had a lot of good performances throughout the Lady Falcons lineup, but her plays, her defensive effort was unmatched. Her shooting in the end was unmatched. I mean, just unbelievable, and a great situation for the freshman to extend the season of this team.
So Kalia Hines knocks down the go-ahead shot for the Falcons, and she puts them up for good as the Falcons will end up winning and advancing to play as they win 56-52, and they'll advance to play in Henrietta tomorrow at the same time. Oh, I'm saying, what did I say, Henrietta? I'm sorry, I did say Henrietta. Hennessy. Yeah, we were in Henrietta a couple years ago, so that's my fault. In Hennessy tomorrow afternoon at 2:30. So be sure to turn on PPBC TV. Now, just to let you know, other games coming up today on PPBC TV. There's a ton of high school action. So if you're a Falcon fan, check it out. The boys will be playing tonight at 7:30. Pregame will start right around 7:20 as they will take on, of course, host team, the Lindsay Leopards, at 7:30 tonight. Also, for those who are watching and want some other teams to watch today, the Douglas Trojans will be in action today. Starting at 6 p.m., the girls and the boys play against Chickasha at Douglas today. So you can watch those games as well on PPBC TV. High school basketball, there's nothing quite like it. I want to thank all our sponsors for today's game. Super Prep, the Millwood and Richmond Foundation, OCCC, and SSM Health at St. Anthony. We'll be here. We're going to be hanging out in Lindsay the rest of the afternoon. He's Jamin Dawson. I am Maurice Prince. I want to thank our on-site producer, Conan Neal, and, of course, Deshaun Burge on camera. We will be back later on. Falcons win 56-52 to advance to play tomorrow in Hennessy. We'll tell you later on today who that team will be. This has been Millwood Falcon Varsity Girls Basketball right here on PPBC TV. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Injuries don't wait for business hours. Now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health,